Hello, home bosses. Thank you very much for joining me today. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about Publisher Rocket. So Publisher Rocket is a paid tool. It's not free, and it's a keyword research tool. And a lot of people have asked me, what do you think of Publisher Rocket? Does it really work? Does it help you? What do you think? And I've had Publisher Rocket for quite a while now, and I have to admit that at first I didn't really like it, and I didn't really think it was that good, because I think some of these keyword tools, or all keyword tools, are not accurate because they are based on Google searches rather than on Amazon searches. So I was getting different results from Publisher Rocket, I was getting different results from Helium 10, from all different keyword research tools. And I thought, well, this can't be that good if they're all giving me different results. But I have changed my mind about it now because I'm starting to use it more and more. Is it the best tool? No, maybe not. But it's helpful. And do you need it? Not really. You don't need any paid tools. You can do manual research and it's just as good. The only thing that it does is it saves you time. That's really the key to all of the tools, really. They save time, and sometimes it's good to save time because the time that you save on research you can spend on making more books. And I spend a lot of time on research, and it's not what I like to do, but it's so important because without proper research your sales are going to be much lower. So what can I say about Publisher Rocket? I'm just going to do a little tutorial and show you how I use it, and then you can make up your mind and see what you think, because I don't want to say to you, oh, you have to have it, you need this, you need that. I want you to make up your own mind and see what you think. I can only tell you what it does for me, and for me, I find it helpful because it's time saving, and that is really all I can say about it. But let's see what you think about it. Let's go straight into the tutorial and then we'll speak at the end of it again. So now we're in Publisher Rocket, and as you can see you have several tabs here that you can click. One is the keyword search, the competition analyzer, the category search, and the AMS keyword search. For today we're interested in the keyword search because I want to show you how you can find keywords and niches, because basically we want to find low competition, high search niches. So let's click on keyword search, and you have to remember to click off ebook and click on book because we're making low content books. So think of a niche that you would like to consider making a book in. For example, let's type in something that I know is high competition, but what I want to find out is, can Publisher Rocket find some better niches within that high competition? So for example, if I write in health journal, I know that there is a lot of competition for that, but let's investigate a little bit. So then we go onto Go Get 'em Rocket, and it's already populated this. So health journal was the keyword that we put in, and what it then does is it gives you related searches. So this is what I find so interesting and so useful in Publisher Rocket, because we can now analyze this keyword by clicking Analyze, and let's see what happens. They're telling us that the number of competitors is under 1,200. I'm sure it's higher than that, but let's have a look and see. It says shows the number of books that compete for this keyword in Amazon. Note that Amazon is limiting the number reported to a maximum of 1,200. We have adjusted the competition score to reflect this limit. So what that means is that you have to look at this competition score If this competition score is high, if it's 100, for example, that means that there's too much competition. And the lower the score, the better for you, and that means it's a good niche. So let's have a look at this one. The average monthly earnings are $5,479, which is quite good. And the estimated searches on Amazon per month are 2,155, which is very good. The competitive score tells us that it's really high competition. It's not 100, but it's still on the high side. And I knew that because I think everybody knows that health journal, it's a very limited keyword, and there are thousands of health journals, I imagine. So let's see what else they suggest. They suggest health journal and food diary. Let's analyze this one. So this is, again, very high competition, so we're not really too interested in this. Health journal for women. Again, very high score, and I imagine it is because it's something that people make a lot of books on. Let's have a look. Mental health journal. That's a little bit more interesting, but it's still a very high competition score. So again, not interesting for us at the moment. Having said that, I sometimes still make books for high competition niches, and I think I've told you that before in one of my videos. I'm not afraid of competition, because if your book stands out and you make a really good book and someone finds it and buys it and it gains momentum, you could have a book ranking highly in a high competition niche. That happened to one of my books, and I ranked for quite a few weeks. I think I had a BSR of about 3,000-4,000, which is really, really good. It's now dropped off. I don't know why. I think maybe it's a different season. I think generally sales are a bit lower at the moment, but it was a high competition niche and I still managed to rank my book in it. So I'm not afraid of high competition. Also because it's free to publish your book, so you've got nothing to lose. You know, some people think, oh, I'm not going to waste my time and make a book. If it's a book that doesn't take a long time to make, just put it in a high competition niche. You know, it doesn't take long and it's free. And if it's a good book, I'm not saying put any of your books there. Make a really good book that you think, you know, if you have a really good idea and you think it's going to work, don't be shy, don't be afraid of competition, still do it. If it's just a normal book, then I would say don't worry about it. You know, there's no point. Try and find a better niche. But if you have that really good book, don't be afraid to try something. Let's have a look at this one here, Health Journal for Baby. Hopefully there we are. This one is a little bit better. This is actually quite a good niche, I would say. So we're looking at a journal to maybe record a baby's health. I imagine that could be quite popular. So they're telling us that the monthly earnings are $1,441. It's not as much as this one, for example, or as much as this one. It's still a good amount. Let's investigate this a little bit. The searches are not very high, but let's have a look. So it's what I thought. It says my child's health record keeper. And I like to have a look at these books because look what this tells you. It tells me that daily sales is $184. So that's over $4,000 a month just for this one book. And there's another one, my child's health logbook. So again, what does it say? It's $77 a month. That's not so good. This one isn't so good. This one is very good, $10,000 a month. So depending on the book, you can get a little bit of an idea. There's another one this is more like a memory book. So these are books that people record as a memory as their babies grow up. So this is quite a nice niche to try. Let's go back to our keyword search. So we're back on the keyword search. Let's have a look what else we've got. Health Journal Calendar. I'm not too sure about that. Health Journal Discover Food Intolerances. This could be interesting because this could be a journal where you write down your the food that you intake and to see if you have a food intolerance. But even though the competition is just one, which is great, I don't think the searches are really that popular. So I'll skip this one for now. Health Journal Log. Let's have a look at this one. Low competition score, which is good, but very low search results as well. You could double check this with keywords everywhere, but all of these results are just estimated because they are based on Google results. So it gives you an idea, but it's not exactly accurate. So I just tried to take the easy way, the quickest way, and for example, for now, I would definitely produce a journal recording a new baby's health. That's a good one. Let's see what else we have. Health Journal Notebook. This one's interesting. It's got a very low competition score, which is good. The estimated searches a month are very decent. The earnings are decent. Let's have a look at the books. So yeah, this is a self-care check-in, daily wellness journal. Health is a big market, so anything to do with health, is a really good. There are the baby logbooks as well. So I can already say that we found 2 niches that are worth exploring. So one is the baby journal and the other one is the health journal. Looking at everything, I would say that I would definitely try the health journal baby keyword and maybe produce a baby journal, a baby memory book or something like that. And also this health journal notebook seems quite good. So that's 2 niches already. I think the further down we go, we're getting into very medical things that we were not really that interested in, but already 2 niches here to look at. What we can also do maybe is take this health journal notebook, type that into a new keyword search and see what comes up. So we'll type in health journal notebook, we'll go to new search. So we'll type in health journal notebook and let's see what happens. Right, so now we're getting more suggestions. Health journal and food diary, health journal for women, mental health. We had those earlier, I think, so nothing new that's come up here. So what else can we check? Let's check something else. So we've got 2 good niches that we can try. Let's have a look at something else. Let's do a new search. What else can we think of? I'm doing planners at the moment for Q4. So maybe if we type in a health planner, let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, let's analyze health planner and also other suggestions that are coming up are health planner and journal, health planner for women. Let's see these. I don't know what they are. Dream book planner. I'm not quite sure. We could investigate a little bit. Let's have a look at these. Anyway, health planner has quite good monthly earnings. It's got a good competitive score. It's not too high and a good amount of searches per month. So this is interesting. Let's have a look at health planner and journal. This is interesting too. Similar. Let's have a look at the books. What kind of books are they? Can we do something? Can we make something similar? So this is a daily wellness journal, a daily mood, fitness and health tracker. Trackers are always good because they're quite easy to make. So this is not making a huge amount every month, but it is not bad. What else have we got? The other books are not really what we're looking for. They're not low content books. Let's check this one out. So this is the daily wellness journal. And let's have a look. It's got quite a few ratings. Look inside. Let's see what they have made. this journal belongs to. And then it's got a page explaining how to use the journal, which is really nice. And there's an example of how to use the journal. I think this is a really good idea for any type of tracker or logbook. And this is the actual logbook, the pages. So you can enter the time you wake up, the time you go to bed, the date and the hours you sleep, what you ate today, the exercise that you did, and personal activities. And then it's also got a mood tracker, water intake, family activities, gratefulness tracker, notes, and what would you have made better for today. So quite a nice interior, I think, in my opinion anyway. And we can see it's had quite a few ratings. Let's see the BSR, 190,000. So it's not bad. I'm sure they sell quite a few copies every month and people seem to like it. So not bad. Reviews are good. So this is quite a good idea. We could produce something like that quite easily. And this is a daily wellness journal. So the kind of keywords that you want to use, let's go back. So let's type in a new keyword search for daily wellness journal. And let's see if it comes up with more keywords. Daily wellness journal, a daily mood, fitness and health tracker. So you could have that as a title and subtitle, just change it a little bit. Daily wellness journal for women. So daily wellness book. Let's see the figures or the data for some of them. So again, I think this seems like quite a good niche. The competitive score is 63. It's not too high. It could be lower, but it's not too high. This one's got 45, 53. The searches on this one are much better for the daily wellness journal for women. So this seems the best one out of all of them just because the searches are higher. A lot of this you have to just use common sense. Just have a look at the figures and see what you think. Let's see this one. I don't know what this Daily Wellness Argin Max for women is, so I won't look at that. This one seems good as well. Daily Wellness book. I'm just having a look down here to see if I can find any keywords that are interesting for us. Daily Wellness Planner is a good one. Daily Wellness Tracker. So you can already see there's quite a few keywords that you could use. Wellness journal. And I'm already getting ideas of how I would make these books. Let's have a look at this Living Well journal. I think the searches are a little bit low on this one, so I wouldn't rate this too highly as a keyword. But I think we've got enough keywords up here that we can target and that we can look into. So yes, this is how Publisher Rocket helps me find keywords that have low competition, and also because they give me ideas and then I can check the books without having to search through Amazon, and straight away they can come up here when you click on that and it tells you all the books that are ranking for that keyword. So it really is helpful for my keyword research. So let me know what you think. So what did you think? Do you think it's useful? I think it is. You know, I think for me it's helpful, but it's not cheap. When I first bought it, after a few days, I have to admit I thought maybe I wasted my money. I'm really sorry to say that, but I did think that. But I kind of changed my mind now because I have been using it. I'm doing lots of keyword lists with it that are actually working really well for me. So I kind of have to say that, yes, it is useful now. But like I said before, you don't need any tool. You can do it yourself. It's just a time-saving tool for me, and I'm sure that's what it will be for you if you decide to buy it. I do have a link below the video, and yes, it is an affiliate link, and that means I get a small commission for anybody who signs up through this link, which I really appreciate. If anybody does click on it, on my link, then thank you so much. It helps support this channel. But I don't want you to think that I am recommending this because of the affiliate link. I would only recommend things on this channel that I use myself and that I like. There are plenty of tools out there that I don't recommend because I don't think they're that useful, and I won't say which ones they are, but if there are any tools on my channel that I recommend, then you know it's because I find them useful and because I like them. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know what you think. What do you think? Have you used Publisher Rocket? Do you find it useful, or do you think, like I did at the beginning, that it wasn't really what I thought it was? Let me know. I'm really interested in finding out how other people use it, what other people think, and let me know in the comments. And again, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, because then you can get notifications every time I bring out a new video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.